Hello student. In this video we will discuss about the numericals. We will do numericals based on the this relation between different physical quantities. Relation between different physical quantities. So numerical is the wavelength lambda associated with the moving particle depend upon its mass m, its velocity a v, and Planck's constant h. Show dimensionally that lambda is equal to h upon mv. So when the quantities are given that depends upon different physical quantities, that is lambda depends upon mass, velocity, and Planck's constant h, and we have to show that lambda is equal to h upon mv. So how can we solve this type of numericals? For that, step 1 is here. First of all, write the physical quantity which depends upon other physical quantities. That is lambda is directly proportional to, means lambda depends upon mass, velocity, and Planck's constant, and it is given in your statement that lambda associated with the moving particles depends upon mass. Number 1 is mass, its velocity a v, and Planck's constant h. So we have write here lambda is directly proportional to mass, velocity, and Planck's constant h. This is Planck's constant h denoted by h. So here A, B, C are the powers, dimensions, and are the constants. Here lambda is equal to k. We have to write it from proportionality to equality. For that we will write here a proportionality constant, that is k, m raised to power a, v raised to power b, and h Planck's constant power c. Now what we have to do? Now we will take the dimension. We have to take dimension on both sides. So taking dimension on both sides, what are the dimensions of lambda? Lambda is the wavelength. Lambda is wavelength. Wavelength means simply length. Wave, length of waves means length. So we will write the dimensions of length. So dimensions of length is m naught, L, T naught. And on the other side, here m is the mass, dimensions of mass is m. Here a v is the velocity, dimension of velocity is Lt minus 1 raised to power v, and Planck's constant h have the dimensions m L square T minus 1 raised to power c. Now we have to apply the principle of homogeneity. So what is principle of homogeneity? So principle of homogeneity is that if we have a physical relation, then the power on both sides of the physical relation must remain the same. That is, here first of all we will separate the these powers, dimensions of these physical quantities. So here m naught L T naught is the dimensions of length. Now in this case you have to see here in this quantity power of m is a, in this there is no power of m, in this quantity power of m is c. So we can write base is same, here m is the base and dimensions are a plus c. We can write this as m is a plus c. And now take L and raised to power, the power of L is b, and the power of L here is 2c, 2 multiply c, 2c. So base is same, L and L base is same, power will be added, b plus 2c. Again we will take t. Here t is equal to t raised to power minus b, so t raised to power minus b and t raised to power minus c. Now in next step we have to compare the powers. Here we can see mass here is mass, base is same. Here we are applying the principle of homogeneity. Base is same, power will be same, means A plus C is equal to 0, and B plus 2C is equal to 1, because L raised to power 1. Here B minus B minus C is equal to raised to power T. Here base is T, here it is T, so power will be same. Minus B minus C is equal to 0. Now from these three equations, we will equate the values of A, B and C. So what will we do for that? Now we have the equations. When we add the equation 4, and now we will add the equation 4 and 5. So equation 4 is B plus C, and we have to add, and the equation 5 is minus B minus C. So here we will add, on left hand side we have added this, and on the other side there is 1 plus 0 1. V with V cancel, here 2C minus C is equal to 1. So 2C minus C is equal to C, and C is equal to 1. Now we get the value of C. Now put this value in equation 3. So what is equation 3 here? The equation 3 is A plus C is equal to, equation 3 is A plus C is equal to 0. We have to put the value of C here in this equation. So we get A plus C is equal to 0. So A plus C, what is C? Put 1, value of C here, that is 1. A plus 1 is equal to 0. So A is equal to minus 1. Again we have to put the value of A, that is minus 1, in equation 5, and the equation 5 is minus B minus C is equal to 0. So minus B minus 1 is equal to 0. From here minus B, 1 on other side becomes positive, so B is equal to minus 1. Now put this value of B, value of we have the values of C, A and B. We have the values. C is equal to 1, here B, A is equal to minus 1, V is equal to minus 1. Now we have to put this value in equation 1. So what is equation 1? Equation 1 is lambda is equal to, the equation 1 is lambda is equal to K into MA, V, B and H raised to power C. H is the Planck's constant. Now we have to put the values of A, B, C in this equation. So lambda is equal to K M raised to power A. A means power A is equal to minus 1. V raised to power B, and power of B is equal to minus 1. H raised to power C, and C is equal to 1. Therefore lambda is equal to, lambda is equal to H upon MB. H value is positive, and this M minus 1, H minus 1 we can write here 1 upon M, 1 upon AB, and H is have the positive value, so H is here, H upon MB. So this is the relation. So this is the numerical that is based upon the relation between a physical quantity with the other physical quantity. So when it is given that physical quantity depends upon the other physical quantities, so we can calculate the value of, we have to this derive the relation, means values are quantities are given on which a physical quantity depends, and we have to derive the relation. So for that, these are the steps.